we are going to see in a course called auditing. The topic is audit planning. Let's start with an overview. Audit planning is a crucial phase in the auditing process which outlines the approach and methodology the auditor will adopt to conduct the audit efficiently and effectively. This phase includes the development of an audit strategy, audit program, and an emphasis on supervision and control during the audit process. That comes audit strategy. Audit strategy is the overarching framework or plan that guides the entire audit process. It is developed early in the audit planning phase and serves as a blueprint for the auditor, outlining the approach to be adopted in performing the audit. The audit strategy is designed to ensure that the audit is efficient, effective, and compliant with auditing standards, which helps the auditor to allocate resources, set priorities, and determine the scope and direction of their work. There are some key components of audit strategy. Let us see one by one. The first one is the audit objectives. Audit objectives defines the goal of the audit, such as determining whether the financial statement are free from material misstatement, whether internal controls are effective, and ensuring compliance with law and regulations. The objective may also include ensuring that the financial statements are prepared in accordance with the specific accounting framework. For example, we use IFRS, GAAP, which in short we used to call as GAAP. Next comes the scope of the audit. The scope outlines the area of the organization that will audited, including the level of detail and the specific accounts or system to be examined. The scope may be adjusted depending on the assessed risk, the nature of the business, and the auditor's understanding of the financial statements. It also covers the part of the financial statements like balance sheet, income statement, cash flow, equity, which will be scrutinized in more depth. There comes the navigating the modern audit landscape. The presentation explores the key aspects of modern auditing, covering audit planning, analytical procedure, and specific audit consideration for various entities. We will divulge the importance of technology in enhancing the audit processes and provide key takeaways for navigating the evolving world of auditing. Next of comes the risk assessment. A risk-based approach is a fundamental to audit strategy. Auditors need to assess the risk of material misstatements in the financial statements which could arise due to error, fraud, or non-compliance with accounting standards. This involves the misunderstanding client business, industry, financial environment to identify areas that are more prone to risk, example complex transactions, estimates, and high value items. Materiality. Materiality refers to the threshold or level of misstatement in financial statements that would influence the decision of users, examples investors and creditors. The auditor will set materiality levels for different parts of financial statement to determine whether individual misstatements are significant enough to acquire adjustment. Audit approach, it comes along with the nature, timing, extent of procedure, etc. The nature refers to the types of audit the auditor will use, such as substantive testing, examining the documents, reconciling accounts, or controlling testing. The timing refers to the audit procedure which will be performed at the interim stage or year end or at a significant events, etc. The extent refers to the amount of testing or sample size for various audit areas, which is based on the assessed risk and materiality. Then comes the internal controls. Assessing the effectiveness of internal controls, the key part of audit strategy, the auditor evaluates the company's internal control system to determine the level of reliance on them. Resource and team structure. The audit strategy includes decisions about the allocation of resources, including assigning audit term members, based on their skill and experience. In next video, let us see what is audit planning and what are